When I was 15 years old, I got diagnosed with Crohn's.
Jimmy's diagnosis of Crohn's was earth-shattering.
I mean, I barely could get out of bed. I had no energy to do anything. I didn't even want to go to school. And I just hated my life back then. It was really miserable.
They want me to die.
They want me to die.
At just 26 years old, MrBeast is already preparing for his death. He's one of the richest and most impactful YouTubers of all time, yet he's facing a condition that affects his life every single day. Crohn's is a chronic illness that causes inflammation in the digestive system. It's not usually deadly, but it's painful, lifelong, and can seriously mess with your health if untreated. MrBeast was diagnosed as a teenager and has spoken in a podcast about how it's forced him to change his diet and lifestyle. He's even said it's one of the reasons he became obsessed with YouTube.
He didn't have an ability to hold down any food. It was months and months and months for us to figure out a treatment plan so that he could start eating again.
Playing baseball was pure torture, especially with the medicine I was on. I was always thrown up behind the dugout, and I always had to go use the bathroom a bunch during the games. I was like, all right, I'm done with that. And then I just went all in on YouTube, and I was beyond obsessed.
In a podcast, Jimmy said if he ever dies, he wants his friends, Chris, Chandler, and Carl, to put their hands on his tombstone. And the last one to take their hand off gets control of the channel. Yes, he literally turned his own death into a MrBeast challenge. But surprisingly, that isn't the end either. In another podcast, he said he has lots of scheduled videos planned after his death.
So you recorded these videos to yourself, 5 years, 10 years from now. Have you recorded a video that's to be released once you die?
For the videos I made, for you guys who probably don't follow me too closely, when I had 8,000 subscribers and I was a teenager, I filmed a bunch of videos and scheduled them years in the future. And I said, I filmed one where I was like, hi, me in a year. And the video went up a year later. And it was just like, hey, I think you'll have 100,000 subscribers. And then I did one where I was like, hi, me in 5 years. I was like, hey, in 5 years, I think you'll have 1 million. And then one that hasn't come out yet, but comes out in 2 years, was hi, me in 10 years. And I tried to predict 10 years later how many subs I'd have. That's what he's referring to. And yes, there are some that are scheduled like 20 years in the future. And so if I don't die, I'll just move them up. And I remember, because I filmed these though like 7 years ago, but I remember saying a line like, if I'm dead, then I'm currently just in a coffin and like whatever, blah, blah, blah. And because the only way the video would go up is if I'm not alive. And if I'm not alive, then I won't be able to push back the scheduled upload date. So it will go public automatically.
So when is he actually going to die? Studies show the lifespan of people with Crohn's could be reduced by 5 to 6 years. But even if he were to die earlier, he has already scripted the finale.